Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel and I'm super excited to be back on the Syberia Designs YouTube channel as a guest. I have for you today an easy foiled background and foiled sentiment card. There is no stamping involved and this card comes together in a snap. So we're starting with the Elegant Stripes hot foil plate from the latest Syberia Designs release. You can see I have some foil taped to some cardstock. It's an A2 piece of white cardstock, and I'll take it out and run it through my die cut machine to adhere the foil down to the cardstock. And you can see when I peel off that tape, the tape keeps the foil in line so that I have no smearing of those beautiful detailed hot foil lines in gold. I'm also going to do the same thing in a rainbow foil. I absolutely love these elegant stripes and they can be used throughout the year, not just for holiday cards. I have some gold foil on Kraft cardstock. Don't forget about your colorful cardstock when you're foiling. You don't just have to stick to white cardstock. It comes out beautiful on the Kraft. Here I have the large Merry Christmas hot foil plate, and again I have a little bit of foil taped down to the front of an A2 piece of cardstock to hold it in place, and look at that gorgeous sentiment both in rainbow and in gold. The script is beautiful, the foil just works perfectly. I've also foiled it on some Kraft cardstock with that gold foil and it looks stunning. But the great thing about all of these Merry Christmas is that there's also a die set that you can cut them out. But first, we're trimming down that panel of elegant stripes on Kraft cardstock down to 4 by 5 1/4. You can see I have an A2 piece of gold mirror cardstock that I'm going to use that had some bells cut out of it, and we'll get to that in a second. But don't forget to die cut out of the center of those panels so that you can use up your mirror cardstock. Now, this die set is the Jingle Bell Joy die set from the latest Syberia Designs release, and I love this set. It's a smaller set that has 2 sizes of bells, several pieces of greenery, and it comes together in a nice little cluster that you can use on a variety of cards. So here I've cut the bell out of silver and gold mirror cardstock and layered it up. You could also cut the little part of the bell that actually rings out of a different color cardstock, but I liked it in silver. For the Merry Christmas, I'm using that coordinating die. It has a shadow, which will cut out that foiled Merry Christmas, as well as cut out the die cut Merry Christmas from the die set. I've cut out a piece of white fun foam with the shadow because I want to pop up that script Merry Christmas on my card so it stands out a little bit from that foiled background. And in order to do that, it's much easier just to cut out a piece of fun foam with that shadow die so that it matches perfectly with the Merry Christmas die cut that I've already created with the foiling and the die cutting. So I'll adhere those together with some liquid glue, and then I'll flip it over and put some liquid glue all over the back of this pile of fun foam and cardstock with the foiling. And I'm just placing little dots all along this sentiment to make sure that the entire sentiment stays stuck down. I'm using some nice strong liquid glue, and it's easy to apply small dots all along those script letters. You could also use a thin piece of adhesive sheet to do this, but it's easy enough just to use the liquid glue. So I'll place that on an angle that is a little opposite of the angle of the stripes. This way you can really see it. Then I'll pop up the bells on just small pieces of white foam squares, and they look so cute together. And then just have fun creating the cluster by placing little bits of greenery behind or near the bells to create that entire cluster of pine boughs and holly. And I also used the Pretty Bows dies to create a nice red bow to tie it all together. Super simple, no stamping. It was so much fun that I decided to create a second card with it. It's the same exact method that I used, but in this one I used the rainbow foil. I also used the Snowflake Layering Die and the Christmas Sentiments stamps and dies for those tiny little stars. I hope you will try out combining these foil plates together to create a really quick quick and easy but stunning holiday card. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a wonderful day.